Hi and welcome everyone. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to all the newcomers. Thanks for connecting, guys. Hey, emails are coming in this weekend. I promise I will go to the emails. I'm going to be answering comments also this weekend. A lot of people are giving me heads up of important messages. They're all important, but some messages of people wanting to help me with the observatory, etc. I know it now. I will do this weekend. I'm trying to do as fast as I can. Guys, what are we looking at right here? Before we get into the moon, this is my first unknown planet that I got with my HS50 EXR camera, a 1000 millimeter lens. I applied my magnification technique. It was exceptional. Unfortunately, it does not work for all stars and planets, but when it works, and the very fortunate time I can get a very clear sphere, this is what the outcome is. We're looking at here, why is it moving? Many people say this is a photo, it's not live footage. This is live definition. The definition and contrast is very elevated and high to show elevated details, elevated surfaces, to see the basic topography. The color is at the moment I took the shot, so of course it could be flickering. That purple that's on top could disappear and appear at the bottom. Whatever. That we know it. That I'm not hiding it. But who cares? It's still beautiful to see it. There's nothing hidden here. Even if the color is not the original color of the surface, we're still seeing detail. And this is the surface of the moon. As of Plato crater at the top, you can see there. This is not added color, guys. This is not a tint screen. This is the virtual color, I assure you, of the surface of the moon, taken with a color solar imager. The mares seem to be very blue. Surrounded by these mares, we can have browns, grays, and a lot of green. It just so happens that the green areas are very patchy on the surface of the moon. No, I'm not saying it's vegetation, but yes, I'm trying to look into what it is. If it is vegetation, I mean, we're looking for life. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the comparison of the moon and Earth, because there's many secrets and tricks that we're gonna have to work through, guys, because of the wavelengths. It's not fiction. It's not pulp fiction. Okay, guys, the wavelengths on the surface, we can't see certain wavelengths. And by manipulating, a very big word, but I'm not talking about the photo, but the algorithm of the photo itself. We're talking about the color spectrum. We're talking about tints, shades, hues. It's no magic. It all can be done. And whenever I use the hue, it would change the color. Never, ever have I ever used the hue unless I had mentioned it. This is what I want you guys to know, that you're looking at this is a virtual shot of the surface. Here too, virtual shot of the surface. You know what, guys? No color. The saturation taken down 25% for us to be able to see the spherical objects inside of this massive light. This is an energy source on the surface of the moon. No one's going to tell me the opposite of that. I know it's there. It's a real structure. It's very colorful, and it's always emanatingly bright. This is the north side of the moon. This is where I found the tunnel or platform, whatever it may be. It is something white coming out of the ground. The 3D imaging is really sensational. Those following me know it's the same image because we're looking at the north side. A couple people in the community mentioned top left, this object looks like a spaceship. You're darn right it does. Whatever it may be. It also looks like the asteroid that everyone's talking about recently, right? That straight asteroid that was talking about from this interstellar space, from stellar space. They don't know what it is. Even NASA and scientists are saying themselves that it looks, listen, it's totally out of the norm. Asteroids do not have that shape. And, there's a lot of speculation on it. Very interesting asteroid. Mr. MBB333, guys, check out his channel. Amazing man. I never had the chance to talk to him, but I know he's busy. If I'm busy at 7,000 people, I know he's very busy. He has great videos. Check him out. Why am I saying that? Because he talks about recent events and asteroids and stuff. Check it out, guys. Look, guys, we're looking at the surface of the moon in color, okay? with a solar imager. I use my NextImage 5. This is with, again, the 4-inch telescope, but it is 1500 millimeters. So we're going to add over 3,600 millimeters of focal length with the new 14-inch telescope. Boy, that's going to be pretty exciting, guys. A lot of definition. I have the mirror locks. I can lock the focus. There's lots I can do with the big one. We can change it into a CCD imaging device with an assembly kit to do f2 photography. We can do focal photography by sticking a lens in a tube. This is amazing. Look what we're looking at here, guys. On the surface of the moon, top left, sort of center-ish platform, dome structures all along it. Looks like an airport, whatever it may be. It is symmetrical and constructed. This is Mare Crisium. See the two dots up there? It sort of looks like a sea devil, if you want, or what do they call them, a stingray, or a fish sideways. Well, you see the two dots there, which are craters, of course, they say. Look at the color. The color, let your eyes adjust. You'll see that you're looking at many levels. We're going to pan over to the right here where you see those two dots. With all the talk on the internet is about whether this is a satellite tower or a bridge. Often we don't know because of the optical illusion whether something is standing up or lying down. You know what? It's sort of odd because it's really like in the bottom of the ocean. The moon is moving and oscillating like we're looking through a river, like it was underwater. Who knows? Maybe the surface of the moon has a couple of 100 feet of clear, freezing water, and these astronauts were sitting here in the bottom. I don't know, but I wouldn't rule anything out on the moon because looks are very deceiving. When you look at the surface of the moon, hey, there, look at here, bottom right, you see how it's cut out, the white edges, like walls. We see walls on the surface. There, pipes following it. I hope you're seeing some of this. This is pretty intriguing. And notice the light sources are at the top of mountainous areas. So what are they doing there? So asteroids landed on the tops of mountains, like all the mountains? How can that be? Think of it. Guys, thanks so much for stopping by. There's more to come. Great news. Next week we'll be getting the converter. Maybe even tomorrow, guys. I'll be keeping you posted. Thanks for subscribing. I love you all. These are the channel contributors, the ones who've raised money for the telescope, and now more people helping me raise money for the observatory. This is going to be a reality. Carlos Serna, love you, bro. Sandra Taylor, Stephen, William, Jessica, Dennis, Caroline, Rita, Mike, Margaret, Dane, Nick, the most recent donors, guys. Thanks so very much. Newcomers are coming here to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. There's great footage, guys. This is 4-inch telescope, and now we're going to go from 1,500 millimeters to 4,000 millimeters. WSO YouTube channel, guys. Take a look at what he's getting up in the sky, and he's interacting with other channels. Steve Olson, we miss you, brother. He needs our support, guys. So stop by and give him a thumbs up.